Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
And we're underway. There's a long ball. Has crossed the line. Has a pop! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. No goals as yet. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just brushed off the ball there. Breaks on here. Plays it out to the flank. With a delicate ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Up towards the front line. Oh, good interception. Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! Delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Goes long. Danger averted for now. we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Going for goal! Real chance! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
It's a promising ball. Hits one! He has done it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Gets on the end of it. And the counter is on. Out for a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. Get that clear. That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill there. Battles to win it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's away. Goes for goal. Sticks it away. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's got away. He's had a go. Goes for it. Oh, taken with style. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out. So that to me says everything, Peter.
Played in with accuracy. Drives it towards the front. And that will be the final act. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So it's down to business here. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. For goal! Had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Still goalless. Forward it goes. Durham. And he's there to hoof it away. Gets it back. Durham. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And there's a long ball. Clearance and very necessary. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Now a chance to break. There's the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He's pinged one through here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper sends it forward. Battles to win it back. Hoists it high. Could move up a gear here. Chip through, and that's been levered clear. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? It has got through to him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plays it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. And that's that. And the first leg ends all square. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So it's down to business here. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hierro. Across the field it goes. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Brings it forward. Nicely measured pass. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well positioned to make that interception. No goals as yet. Redondo breaks on here. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the cross. And he's cut it out. He's found his man. Chance! That could be a big one.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Hits one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. And the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's played forward. Laudrup. He's gone for it! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Well read, he sorted that out. Raul. Laudrup. Over to the left. Hoists it high. Redondo. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's there to cut it out. That'll be a throw-in. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And now they can launch a counter. Tries a shot! He's still got it, needs help. And a shot! Knocks it away. Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Has a pop! Back of the net! And they're back in front. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Into the box. Gets up to head it!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. There to hoof it away. And that will be the final act. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they approach this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has a hit! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Done very well to intervene. Could be a chance. Has a pop! It's a goal! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come?
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And help's available out wide. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Hoists it forward. Across the field it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Referee's given a throw. Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's got options out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. It has gone through to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Blint. Digboga. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Overmars. Played it short. There will be a throw-in. Kluivert gets his foot in there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Surely. Defence has got rid of that. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now the counter.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Shot! Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. He's gone for it! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries to get it clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets it back. And the counter is on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Shot a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asking. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution.
And the referee brings it to a close. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate, each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final, and on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So one terrific performance under their belts. Now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way after such a convincing first crack at it. This team ought to ooze confidence and be able to recreate the authority and control. They've said all the right things in the build-up. Now they've got to go out and practice what they preach. Sometimes that can backfire.
Well, we're on the way. And he's going long. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great run on the overlap here. It's one! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's out for a goal kick. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets the better of his man. Got a sight of goal here. Goes for goal! Neither side yet able to find the net. How about a shot? That's good defending, very good defending. Lobs it in gently. Has he picked him out? That has sent him sprawling. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a throw. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Oh, smart save. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's in! Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. He goes long. Knocks it away. That's put paid to a promising move. That's a good ball to find him. Delivers a... going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the other team has broken through. They're going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Shot at goal! There it is! And the second half is off to a flyer! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Over to the left. The only goal came in... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Paulinho. Now a chance to break. Chip through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Now the counter. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Forward, chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So that's it. It is all over. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So hello and welcome again for our broadcast of the second leg of this quarter-final. The first leg, as you all know, was a very tight one. Both sides failing in their attempts to break through. All that is absolutely certain is that we are right on a knife edge. We have to have a winner here, no matter how it comes. This for a place in the semi-finals. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. So after first leg stalemate, despite a lot of huffing and puffing, it's time for someone to make a difference. Who, I wonder, might be the headline maker.
Well, this is still anyone's game, Peter, and you can sense a very mixed atmosphere of optimism and pessimism. After a scoreless first leg, I wouldn't necessarily go with the home team here to pull through, because the mood in this stadium could change very quickly should the visitors be first to strike. For one side to take control of this is unlikely, so as much as I don't like sitting on the fence, Peter, you can't get me off it here.
So it's down to business here. Blackburn came away from the first leg with a decent draw, and any win here will carry them into the semi-final. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shearer. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Now a chance to break. Right through the middle. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
found his man. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the counter. Now surely, he has a hit! It's come back out! There's a goal! And that gives them an overall lead. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Oh, good interception. It's come through. Going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The start of another 45 minutes.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
He's in! And the shot! Cleared without complication. Gets up to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. Tries lifting it over. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? What an adventurous run from a defender.
Blackburn are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Blackburn have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Cuts it out. Defenders on the back foot. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. It's found its way to him. Gets away from his opponents.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Two minutes to be added on. Blackburn running out of time to save themselves. Gets it, and now what? Blackburn are out. Blackburn are out, beaten now, and after the first leg draw, beaten overall and out. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football, and it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team, so this can act as a good learning curve for them. In defeat, they're still...
So hello to everyone, thank you so much for joining us for part 2 of our coverage of this tie between two teams aspiring to make the semi-finals. As is so often the case with games at this level, things are right on the edge. The smallest of margins will be telling. The hosts have to win, having failed in their plan at least to contain their opponents during the first meeting. They will though have the backing of the crowd here at the very least. A fiery encounter is in store. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So can home advantage make the difference? They've got to try and turn it round.
Look, ultimately, Peter, the margin is minimal, and I don't think coming home a goal down is by any means a serious cause for pessimism. And the supporters I chatted to before I got in didn't seem overly upset with the way things are. 90 minutes of pressure and persistence with a dose of precision, hopefully, and this could all become highly doable.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid, lost in the foot. Has a pop! Yes, it's in! And that gives them an overall lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Could try cutting inside here. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets good distance on it.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Madrid scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. He's gone for it, and he's found the net, and the scale tips in their favour. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
It has got roll! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Del Piero. Hits one! Hoists it forward. Oh, good take and a good air. Del Piero! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gucci.
Goal!
And again the keeper stands strong. Cleared away. Steered in. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Away from immediate danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch.
Well, having lost the first leg, Peter, an early goal settler was first on the menu, but there's still time to serve up the main course here.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Sousa. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. He's through. Fence has got rid of that. Pumps it into the area.
Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Now a chance to break. Played back in. And shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Zamorano. He's had that put on a plate. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the flank. He's had a shot! Trying to get... And they've been caught out here. It's a loose ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
That's offside. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Gets it upfield. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The defence can get it clear. Oh, what? Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! That's it! They are out! Madrid are out. All square here, but that's not enough. Damage done in the first leg, and they're done for. Well, considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
Yeah, they can call it a moral victory, Peter, and nothing else. They left themselves with too much to do coming into this second leg.
Well, this is the beauty of a two-legged tie. No matter what the first leg score, it is only half-time. Having said that, there comes a point when even the most optimistic of us would have to say that there is little chance of a comeback from here. After being thoroughly deflated by their first leg performance, which was diplomatically referred to as disappointing, is there a way back into this? Well, we'll find out over the next couple of hours, but their prospects seem bleak. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So can there be sufficient reaction, a backlash against what we saw in the first leg?
Well, it's happened before, Peter, and there's nothing to say that it can't happen here. But based on the evidence of what I saw in the first leg, I have to be honest and say it's at least mission improbable. There's only one real way to do this, and an early goal would obviously be key, something the opposition know only too well. The early minutes may well be crucial in setting the tone.
And that gets things running. Good idea, just poorly executed. Battles to win it back. Blint. A heavy challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Play for a throw. Played out to the right. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it! Oh, it's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Real chance!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. surely. Shot at goal! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's got through to him, and a shot! And shoots! We've got a goal! And they're back in front! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to locate someone up front. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that has been clubbed away. Gets it back. Kluivert. Looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, great! He's gone for it! It's good distance on it. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We're already back underway here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse.
He's had a goal! Dispatched clinically!
Well, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Just brushed off the ball there. Dick Bonga. And he's there to hoof it away.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting to... He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And now they can launch a counter. A scything tackle. It's gone out for a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's going to be a double change then. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes direct to the front line. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Up for the header! That's offside. Yes, it is. Done very well to intervene. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chance to break. He's through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answer. Has a goal! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. That's it! They are out! Winners, but only up to a point. The first leg deficit proved too great to hold back, and their victory is a mere consolation on the way out. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
Yeah, they can call it a moral victory, Peter, and nothing else. They left themselves with too much to do coming into this.